let's do this. Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Health and straight is good. What? And to you Steam Deck fans, you guys are getting too spoiled, man. Too spoiled. But you know what? You earned it. That's your reward for being loyal. Anyway, what we talking about today? All right, let me stop playing here. You know, seen a lot of articles talking about modding the Steam Deck, right? Well, like I said before, these guys are late to the party. They've been late. When Valve did the very first teardown of the Steam Deck, when they opened it, that was giving technicians the green light to mod their Steam Decks as they see fit. Okay? That's what that meant. You know what I'm saying? All the technicians that do real technical work, you know, they were sitting on the side like the Sentinels in the Matrix. You know, you ever seen the Matrix on the DVD menu when the Sentinel cut the ship open and them little feet like this was moving? That's what the technicians, they were like this. Excellent. We got something to say about that, Valve. Yeah, so when Valve did the video teardown of the Steam, did the first official teardown of the Steam Deck, they knew right then and there. It was upgrade city. Mod as you see fit. Do what you want to do with your Steam Deck at your own risk. Okay? So to all these magazine editors now talking about modding the Steam Deck, you're late. Anyway, now, what are we talking about now? Okay, we're talking about the Steam Deck wish list. Wish list. Goodbye, Vita. PlayStation Vita, that is. Watch this. Okay, let me get this list here. Where are we? Uh-oh. The wish list. Okay. Alright, we got God of War, right? We got Uncharted on the Steam Deck, right? Alright. We got Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales coming out this year on the Steam Deck, right? Alright. Here's the wish list. You ready? Got this little article from Gamers Rant. Says PlayStation exclusives that should come to PC after Marvel Spider-Man. And it shows Steam, right? Then it has a Little Big Planet on the Steam Deck. You guys are getting too spoiled. But anyway, okay. Here it says in 28 years, the PlayStation system has been in homes of millions across the globe. It has built a reputation for quality experience that few have been able to replicate. From the original to the PlayStation 5, there are so many games that are worthy of praise. Yeah, worthy of praise on the Steam Deck, that is. Anyway, says here, where am I at here? Okay, worthy of praise as well as a few that are less than stellar. Says exclusive have been the bread and butter for Sony for a very long time, and as developer like Guerrilla Games, yeah, we want Killzone on the Steam Deck. Killzone 3, that is. Anyway, it says Guerrilla Games, Naughty Dogs, Sony, Santa Monica, and Sucker Punch continues to set the bar for a single player experience. The company's status in the industry is only likely to increase. Alright. Now it says here, however, in recent months, it's been clear that Sony is doing more to ensure that its games are reaching a wider audience. We talking Steam Deck, PC. Okay? Anyway, many PlayStation exclusive games have made the jump to PC, so Steam users have been granted the chance to experience Aloy, a journey in a post-apocalyptic world. Everybody want to talk about, ever since the pandemic, everybody want to talk about the apocalypse. Stop it. Anyway, it says here, or eventually Peter Parker rests to save New York when Spider-Man launches on platform later this year. Steam Deck. It says here, the rich history of PlayStation means that there are more exclusive games that could come to PC in the future. Though and fans could be salivating at the mouth at the opportunity to play them. Steam Deck fans are hungry, man. So here, okay, here go the list. First game on the list. You ready? Bloodborne on the Steam Deck. Yeah, keep that one in mind, right? All right. Goodbye, Vita. Next game. The Uncharted collection. On the Steam Deck. Yeah, Nathan Drake has a new home now. It's called the Steam Deck. Goodbye, Vita. Alright. Next game up. Says here, Little Big Planet. That's the whip. That's number 3. Little Big Planet, right? On the Steam Deck and PC, right? Alright. Here's the 4th game, number 4. Infamous. Yeah. What's the next one? And that's it. So, Infamous. See, Infamous, Little Big Planet, Uncharted collection. Oh, by the way, that's supposed to be coming out in Bloodborne on PC and the Steam Deck. So yeah, the Steam Deck library is just getting bigger and bigger. So those games would be a huge plus on the Steam Deck. You already got Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales coming. You already got God of War. God of War, and you got Final Fantasy VII Remake, and what's the other game here? Not Uncharted, but you got what's that game? What's the name of that game? Can't call the game out, but it's with that chick. But anyway, you got a lot of PlayStation exclusives that are running on the Steam Deck. And Final Fantasy VII Remake was the latest game that's running on there. And you got God of War. I mean, you got I can't call the game out. Oh my god, it's on my tip of my tongue, but I can't call it out. But you got some PlayStation exclusives on the Steam Deck, and there's more to come. You know? And then there's Gotham Knights that's coming out on PC. You already got Xbox Game Pass games running on the Steam Deck, so the Steam Deck is good. You know, Valve saw an opening. You know, a portable PC was needed. You know, it was needed, and they saw an opening, and they just went straight for it and didn't look back. You know, so and the Steam Deck has been good. You know, and what they do is they take the feedback from all the consumers, turn those into updates, and then apply it to the Steam Deck, and Steam Deck is rolling, you know. So yeah, PlayStation exclusive on the Steam Deck is good, man. When Sony put their exclusives games on the Steam Deck, man, that was a huge that was a huge win. That was a huge win for the Steam Deck, you know. Then when Microsoft, you know, with Game Pass and xCloud running on it, that was another huge win, you know. And even though Epic came out and was saying that Fortnite wasn't going to be supported on Linux, it didn't mean that it wasn't going to come to the Steam Deck. It mean that you had another option, because with the Steam Deck you can use Linux, right? But you can also use Windows. So games that are Windows based, you know, you can run it on the Steam Deck. You can run Windows 11 on it. So the Steam Deck is no joke, you know. And you know, Valve, they did their homework, man. They really saw an opening, and they kept pushing for it. And when they made the announcement and came out with it, man, it's been good ever since. So yeah. Me, I'm trying to get my hands on one. You know, so I mean, I even send a letter to Valve trying to get one so I can use it on my YouTube, on my channel. You know? So yeah, but the system is good, man. Put whatever size SSD you want in your Steam Deck, and then run your emulation games. Run the games that you pay for, whether it's via Steam, Windows, Epic, GOG. You know, buy your movies, your music. This little handheld is good, man. And then use a keyboard and mouse, or one of those controllers for your desktop on there. Oh yeah, it's good, man. So yeah, PlayStation exclusive. You know, Sony gave up on the handheld market. I said, okay, you know what? We're gonna bring our games to to PC, trying to reach a wider audience. You know, so yeah. And when they brought their exclusive games over, oh yeah, it was a huge win for the Steam Deck, man. So that little handheld, it packs a punch, man. It packs a punch. You know, because I remember when I was asking everybody, like, okay, when they said, I'm like, okay, 16 gigs of RAM. So I'm like, okay, because I know Linux don't use a lot of RAM when it comes to OS. So I'm like, okay, is it 1 gig of RAM for the OS and 15 for games? Or is it half a gig, you know, and then 15 and a half for games? And that was a real question that I asked. And based on the results, you know, seems like the Steam Deck, the Steam OS is probably using like half a gig or 1 gig of RAM, and then the rest is just for games. So yeah, that little handheld, man, is no joke, man. So yeah, and Linux users is loving it, because now they can now play games that they couldn't play before, you know, and now they got a wide variety of games to play from, whether it's from Sony, whether it's from Xbox, or whether it's from Windows, you know. So yeah, Linux users is loving it, but then also Apple users are using the Steam Deck, you know. So is Windows, you know. And yeah, a lot of people trying to get their hands on this thing. You know, this thing it was really needed, man. It was really needed when you really look at the situation, because PCs just had desktops and laptops, but they never had a portable, you know. And you know, many people were, like I said to you before, many people were saying, okay, why didn't Microsoft come out with a portable handheld? Well, Microsoft had their hands full with Game Pass and Windows, period. So plus the Xbox to deal with. So yeah, you know, Valve took the mantle for us, like making a portable PC. But Microsoft now, they didn't leave the Steam Deck out. They're like, okay, if you want to play Game Pass games, you gotta, you know, you can go the Windows route, you know, and then install xCloud on it and go on from there. So yeah, the Steam Deck is good, man, and that little, it was needed, man, you know, and it send a clear message, you know, to anybody who's that's trying to get into the portable market, that you got to come with some horsepower, some real power behind your little portable device, you know, if you're trying to survive in this market, man. So yeah, Valve is doing good. Now when it comes to the Steam Deck 2 now, Valve just did that to let people know that they're taking this really serious, and to give people a warning that the next give the competition a warning that the next version of their Steam Decks is going to be powerful than the original. So the Steam Deck 2 is going to be good, man, when that thing comes out. But for right now, the original model right now is good, man. It's doing a lot, man. Me personally, what I want to see how Gotham Knights run on this, man. Run on the Steam Deck, because the Gotham Knights comes out the 25th of October. So I I would like to see how if Gotham Knight comes to Steam, I want to see how it runs on the Steam Deck. You know, to see if what the statement that Valve made is true. We could not find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. So yeah, yeah, man, that little handheld, man, it's really worth it, man. Really worth it. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side. Go. Peace.